destination, that's the point. The city's half asleep by now. The traffic thinned, I don't know how. It always feels like mine at this hour. The streets give up their daytime power and turn to something soft to gold. The neon wet on asphalt cold. I drive the long way, windows crack. The saxophone comes drifting back through speakers low enough to feel the bass more real than the steering wheel. I pass the block I used to know, a different life, I let it go. Late night drive, just me and the road. City lights, carrying half my load. Late night drive, no place to land. Windows down, one on the hand. Late night drive, just me and the road. City lights, carrying half my load. I've been meaning to figure out what this past year was all about. The turns I took, the ones I missed, the names that somehow still persist inside the back of every quiet moment. Mine won't let me buy it, peace without a processing fee. So I drive instead, let it be. The road sits warm behind the wheels, the kind of chord that slowly heals without demanding that you name the thing that brought you to this lane at midnight, going nowhere fast, just slow enough to let it pass. Late night drive, just me and the road. City lights, carrying half my load. Late night drive, no place to land. The windows down, one on the hand. Late night drive, just me and the road. City lights, carrying half my load. The tunnel swallows all the sound, except the engine and the ground. Beneath the wheels, the hum, the dark, before the city lights remark themselves. Across the windshield wide, I breathe out everything inside. Back to the city shows its bones, the empty corners, folding phones of light from closing restaurants. A man who walks like someone haunts his steps. I see him in the mirror. Something in the drive gets clearer. Not the answers, just the questions. Feel less heavy, less like lessons. I haven't learned it, more like roads. I haven't taken lighter loads. I pull back home and sit a minute. The engine off, the night still in it. Late night drive, just me and the road. City lights, carrying half my load. Late night drive, no place to land. Windows down, one on the hand. Late night drive, just me and the road. City lights, carrying half my load. Just me and the road. Every time, city lights, carrying it all. been here before, but tonight is different. Tonight I already know. I've been asking myself the question for 6 months, no suggestion of an answer felt quite right. Until this kitchen, till tonight, when I walked in for water and the answer was already in the hand. I wasn't aware I'd been extending all this time, the knowledge pending, just below the asking, just beneath the searching, the robust machinery of not yet knowing was actually already showing me the answer in the margins of every day, the blue light bargains with the dark for just enough. Standing in the kitchen, knowing what I couldn't say was growing. Standing in the kitchen, blue, the answer was already true. Standing in the kitchen, knowing what I couldn't say was growing. The question was about a person, not the drama, nothing worsened. Just the simple, do I stay inside this version of the day we built together, or is there a different architecture where I'm the one who holds the blueprint solo? The answer was distinct and clear, standing in the kitchen at 3 a.m. The light and lighting of a question finally answered, not by thinking, by the standard of the body knowing first, before the mind rehearsed. Standing in the kitchen, knowing what I couldn't say was growing. Standing in the kitchen, blue, the answer was already true. Standing in the kitchen, knowing what I couldn't say was growing. Already true. The whole time, body knew first. Yeah. The knowing and the saying are two different moments. How far the gap between them runs is just the courage that it takes to trust what the kitchen floor already told you. I stood there for 11 minutes, count it, that's how long it takes for the knowing to become the decision. The sum of 6 months asking in 11 minutes standing, then the given weight of it settled quiet, clean, the most resolved I'd ever been. Standing in the kitchen, knowing what I couldn't say was growing. Standing in the kitchen, blue, the answer was already true. Standing in the kitchen, knowing what I couldn't say was growing. Already true. The whole time, already true. I knew. Went back to bed knowing, slept immediately. The body rested once it heard.
Finished it at midnight. Nobody heard it. It's fine, it happened.
I made a song for nobody tonight, no audience implied, no bright aspiration of it being heard, just the making, every word placed because it fit, not because it would land well. The laws of unwitnessed creation are different. No performing, no the bar of will, they get it, just the chord. And whether it felt right, the board of my own judgment, only the synth pad and I, without the myth of reception, nobody's applause. To imagine nobody's claws, requiring the work to be received. The song I made for nobody is the most honest thing about me. The song nobody heard but me is the one I made completely free. The song I made for nobody is the most honest thing about me. I made things for the audience and found the experience of making slightly bent toward the imagined reaction. Every chord halfway chosen for the effect of it on someone. The checked instinct toward approval runs deep, but the midnight song that keeps no company but mine is a different animal. The raw material of what I actually think sounds true, factually unmediated by the question of reception. No confession to perform, just to release. The song I made for nobody is the most honest thing about me. The song nobody heard but me is the one I made completely free. The song I made for nobody is the most honest thing about me. The most honest, completely free. Nobody heard it, still real. The art that nobody witnesses is still the art. The business of being seen doesn't determine the reality of the vermin of creation. It lives regardless. I played it back once, just once. The whole thing sat with the blunts, edges of it, the unpolished real of it, not demolished by the hearing. Actually confirmed the tactfully unshared thing is sometimes exactly what it needed to rhyme with the truth of the making. The song I made for nobody is the most honest thing about me. The song nobody heard but me is the one I made completely free. The song I made for nobody is the most honest thing about me. Yeah, made for nobody, that's everything. That's everything. Saved, titled it, Nobody. That's the right title. This couch has heard everything and said nothing. That's why I keep coming back. I've told the couch things I haven't told anyone. It happens gradually, the way you start talking to an inanimate part of the apartment that you trust, because it's witnessed all the fuss of every version of you so far, without updating anyone. The bar of confidentiality maintained by foam and fabric, the sustained indifference of upholstery is actually the ghost of me. I need at midnight someone who will hold the weight without pursuing. the conversation further. The couch that knows too much, never told a single thing I said. The couch that holds the weight of every night I came to rest instead. The couch that knows too much, never told a single thing I said. I told the couch about the person in the autumn didn't worsen or improve the situation, just absorbed the vibration of my voice, the full confession of the thing I'd been suppressing. In the presence of the actual people, the factual telling happened here at 10 on a Thursday, and then the couch held it without judgment, which is all I needed. Judgment is expensive and the couch is free and present every time I need to not be held accountable. The couch that knows too much, never told a single thing I said. The couch that holds the weight of every night I came to rest instead. The couch that knows too much, never told a single thing I said. Never told a soul, holds it all, every night. The couch has a more complete picture of who I am than any fixture of my social life. It's seen every 2 a.m., every between version, the fully unedited me. Tonight I told it something new, a thing I've been working toward the whole year. The couch received it like it always does, believed it without question, held the weight of the admission, let it sit and wait without requiring anything back. That's the whole service, that's the track record of an excellent couch. The couch that knows too much, never told a single thing I said. The couch that holds the weight of every night I came to rest instead. The couch that knows too much, never told a single thing I said. Yeah, the couch knows all. Going to sleep now. The couch knows. It always knows.
PM convenience store run. Nobody's watching. These are the good hours. The best hours happen off the record, between the ones the calendar has sectored, into work and sleep and being someone others count on seeing. Perform the version of yourself that lives outside the other shelf, holds what I actually am between the 10 p.m. and the unseen hours of the small errand, the convenience store at 11, the obedience to nobody, just me and what I actually want. The vibraphone cut through the fluorescent humming said, this is the honest life instead. The best hours nobody sees, just me and minor victories. The best hours off the clock, 11 p.m. around the block. The best hours nobody sees, just me and minor victories. I bought a drink I didn't need, a snack that wasn't on the creed of eating better no one saw. I walked home slow without the law of
of efficiency applied to how I got from here inside to there. I took the long way back, not for exercise, no track of steps I'm hitting just because the night was soft and what it was mine without an audience. The bass confirms the evidence that living off the record is the living that I'll miss most. This the best hours nobody sees, just me and minor victories. The best hours off the clock, 11 p.m. around the block. The best hours nobody sees, just me and minor victories. That's the best part. The unwitnessed hour has a weight, the witnessed hours don't delay. Convenience store run the slow, walk back the not needing to show anyone. That's the real living. I got home and sat outside. I got home and sat outside the door for 4 more minutes dry, to extend the off-the-record hour before the apartment and its power of being somewhere I perform. Even solo, the norm of being observed by my own expectations, just the unknown. Quiet of the step before the key, the best hours nobody sees, just me and minor victories. The best hours off the clock, 11 p.m. around the block. The best hours nobody sees, just me and minor victories. Nobody saw that either. Yeah, the best hours, all mine. Went inside eventually, but those 4 minutes, those were the whole day. The city's all the way down there, and up here there's this. The rooftop has a way of leveling the thing that felt enormous, unsettling. An hour ago becomes a speck below the skyline, just to check on a list that the city keeps of everyone's small crisis sleeps through most of them, which helps. Somehow, wind comes in and helps the chest release what it had clenched since probably the afternoon, wrenched from the jaw and from the shoulders. The city makes you feel boulders, a standard issue. Everyone's got something heavy still that runs. Smoke breaks and epiphanies, that's what the rooftop gives to me. Smoke breaks in the city wide. Below me everything feels fine. Smoke breaks and epiphanies, that's what the rooftop gives to me. I came up for 10 minutes, stayed for 40. The rooftop rarely played. Fair with time, it stretches out the minutes into something. Doubt dissolves at altitude, not much, but enough. The city's hum and touch of wind creates a kind of white noise for the mind. The synth pad right beneath the mix confirms the open feeling. Something has been broken, loose from where it sat, compacted in the weak. The thought extracted from the noises. This I've been resisting what I actually mean. Smoke breaks and epiphanies, that's what the rooftop gives to me. Smoke breaks in the city wide, below me everything feels fine. Smoke breaks and epiphanies, that's what the rooftop gives to me. 40 minutes. Yeah. The rooftop doesn't offer answers clean, just enough sky to see between the problem and the person having it. The distance is the benefit. I've been resisting what I mean for long enough. The in-between of knowing and of doing is the rooftop space. I'm living his and hers of all my unmade calls. The wind confirmed its city calls to no one in particular. I'm going down to do the molecular work of deciding who I am. Smoke breaks and epiphanies, that's what the rooftop gives to me. Smoke breaks in the city wide, below me everything feels fine. Smoke breaks and epiphanies, that's what the rooftop gives to me. 40 minutes change something, going down now, different person. Rooftop did its thing, going back down, carrying the skyline with me.
We didn't say it, but we both knew. That's its own kind of language. We had the music on the same as usual, the volume low, the evening casual, in the way that only ears allow. Nobody performed for the other now. We're past the performance, just a room, and two people inside the bloom of the comfortable that doesn't ask either of us to remove the mask, because there isn't one to wear. The lamp throws gold across the chair. You're in, I'm on the couch. We haven't spoken in the last 10 minutes. Haven't needed to. The music fills the space the conversation usually wills itself to occupy.
What we don't say out loud
lives in the music in the lamp.
What we don't say out loud
is warmer than the things we map
onto language. Let it live in the silence, let it give what words would only make too small.
I know what you're thinking by the way your hand moves. You'd say it's nothing if I asked. It's that specific, nothing that we've sat beside for years. The tells are small and deeply known, the rise and fall, the breathing when the thought is good, versus the one that said we should have done it differently.
I know
the difference in the silence.
So
does the music in its low frequency below the threshold of what ears catch, but the chest receives. We communicate the best
in the unspoken register. What we don't say out loud
lives in the music and the land.
What we don't say out loud
is warmer than the things we map
onto language. Let it live in the silence, let it give what words would only make too small. Don't make it small.
Yeah. Some things live better in the between. The words, the most important scene, only in the way we hold the quiet between us.
That's the goal.
The music reaches when we can. By the time the record ends, we still haven't spoken bends. The usual expectation that silence is uncomfortable, that's flat wrong between two people who have built the language of the true and set into the furniture of how they share the hours. Sure, the silence holds more than the talk of nights when we were learning how to walk inside each other's frequency.
What we don't say out loud
lives in the music in the lab.
What we don't say out loud
is warmer than the things we map
onto language. Let it live in the silence, let it give what words would only make too small.
Let it live
in the quiet,
always warmer.
What we don't say,
that's the whole thing. Record ended. We stayed in it anyway. Didn't need to say that either. 4 p.m., nothing moving. And then something moved. The light was doing that specific thing. It does in late October, angling in at 45 degrees across the floor. I've seen it every year and never more. Prepare for what it does to a room. The gold of it, the slow approaching gloom of evening underneath the warmth. The vibe of 4 confirms the north of what I'm feeling. Something shifted. In the quiet hours, something lifted that had been sitting in the chest since probably the summer, blessed by nothing more than light at 4. In the afternoon, the floor, something moved in the quiet today. In the corner of the late lights way, something moved and I let it go. Something moved and now I know. Something moved in the quiet today. In the corner of the late lights way. I wasn't doing anything important, just being in the room, the dormant version of myself that lives between the tasks, the one that gives no product and no output, just exists inside the settling dust. And that's the version that received the thing the busy self had missed for weeks. The answer to the question I'd been asking in the margins. Tried to find an action and in motion. The quiet held it, that's the notion I keep returning to at 4. The quiet knows what I came here for. Something moved in the quiet today. In the corner of the late lights way. Something moved and I let it go. Something moved and now I know. Something moved in the quiet today. In the corner of the late lights way.
in the corner,
Late light,
the quiet held it all along.
yeah. Maybe that's the whole prescription. Stillness as the only medicine that gets to the thing underneath. The noise, the quiet is the sheath. The answer sleeps inside until lo-fi of the light had moved along. The floor had lost the gold, the song was ending, but the thing that moved in the quiet hour had been proved real enough to keep. I wrote 3 words inside my phone, a note too small to be a plan, just proof. The quiet gave me something true. Something moved in the quiet today, in the corner of the late lights way. Something moved and I let it go. Something moved and now I know. Something moved in the quiet today, in the corner of the late lights way.
Held it all along.
Yeah, something moved.
Still sitting here.
Still sitting here. The light's gone now. Kept what it left behind.
Different street every time. That's the whole idea. I walk the block I'll never walk again. Exactly this way, different wind. You know what thing is passing, carries different weight, the ordinary varies. When you're moving through someone else's neighborhood, become the stranger in the background of that Tuesday, that specific love of borrowed atmosphere, the lamp in someone else's window damp with evening and domesticity. I walk through it with the simplicity of someone with no claim on this, which makes it somehow more of bliss. Nothing lasts, but that's the point. Every street's a single joint of time and place. Walk through it full. Nothing lasts, that's beautiful. Nothing lasts, but that's the point. Every street's a single joint. I've been afraid of the impermanent for most of my life. The current running under everything I build. The quiet panic almost filled the whole foundation. But the street, tonight the stranger's neighborhood, the beat of someone else's life behind. The window makes me change my mind. The trumpet drifts above the bass, a sound that doesn't hold its place for long, moves through and keeps on moving. And it's beautiful. The proving ground of impermanence is walking through a borrowed street and talking to nobody about how brief and gorgeous that brevity is. Nothing lasts, but that's the point. Every street's a single joint of time and place. Walk through it full. Nothing lasts, that's beautiful. Nothing lasts, but that's the point. Every street's a single joint. Walk through it fully, yeah. Every time. Walk through it fully, yeah. Yeah. The permanence I was hunting was the wrong prey, the confronting truth the street gives free of charge is live inside the small, not large. Permanent, the moment's enough. I'll forget this specific street, the exact lamp, the specific beat of this block's rhythm. That's okay. It happened, that's enough to say. The moment was complete in itself, pulled from the shelf of tonight and put back gently. The street went on, I went on plenty. Happened in the brief exchange. Nothing lasts, but that's the point. Every street's a single joint of time and place. Walk through it full. Nothing lasts. That's beautiful. Nothing lasts, but that's the point. Every street's a single joint. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Nothing lasts, and that's the point. Yeah. Walk through it full. Turn the corner. Gone now. Was enough.
Nobody knows I exist on this block. I'm a ghost here. It's the best feeling. I walked into someone else's morning routine, the woman without warning passed me with the coffee on. The commute she's been doing since the dawn of her specific work arrangement. I was just a brief estrangement from her peripheral, a shape that passed and didn't leave the tape of her memory. She had the full capacity of her attention to pull toward the day ahead. I was the background extra, the applause of anonymity, arriving without asking, go surviving in the borrowed neighborhood. Ghost in someone else's routine. Nobody sees me, I'm between the frames of their familiar day. Ghost passing through, then away. Ghost in someone else's routine. Nobody sees me, I'm between. Yeah. There's a man who walks his dog at 8:15. The catalog of his routine visible from the corner where I stand. The hum of his specific Tuesday mapped against the backdrop of the tapped out day. Same route, same pace, the dog confirming the geography. The fog of his familiarity with this block. I'm the myth of someone who exists once in the pattern and is gone. The dunce cap of belonging reversed. Not needing to belong is the first freedom I forgot I had. Ghost in someone else's routine. Nobody sees me, I'm between the frames of their familiar day. Ghost passing through, then away. Ghost in someone else's routine. Nobody sees me, I'm between the frames. Yeah, passing through the lightness of not being expected. Anywhere, the undetected, moving through a space that hasn't learned your name. The absent weight of reputation is relief. I took the long way back through 3 more blocks of someone's view of normal Tuesday. Left no mark on any of it, just the dark impression of a passing stranger who wanted nothing, who was no danger to the routine. That was the gift I gave myself, the temporary lift of existing without the story. Ghost in someone else's routine. Nobody sees me, I'm between the
frames of their familiar day.
Ghost passing through and away. Ghost in someone else's routine. Nobody sees me, I'm between.
No mark left,
No story. Passing through
then away.
yeah, the light is stopping.
Went home, nobody knew I'd been there. Perfect.
Open the fridge for no reason again. Just standing here in the blue. The fridge light's the only honest thing. At 3 a.m., no filter, no soft ring. The warmth just blue and cold and true. I've been standing here since 2:30, and boxes on the kitchen floor. Not hungry, never was this more. The ritual of opening up, something when the chest fills up with things I made the choice to carry out of that life 3 weeks and barely process what I actually did. Just opened a new door and slid the old one shut behind me quiet. Now the fridge light holds the riot. Fridge light, 3 a.m. Standing here again. Fridge light, blue and cold. The only thing that's told me nothing, and I needed that. Fridge light, 3 a.m. The overthinking has a texture now, like tape piss, like it's settled somehow into the background of my evenings. Oh, always running, always meanings being made from nothing much. The acoustic guitar, a gentle touch beneath the bass that hums the floor. I press my feet against the cold and more weight lifts than I expected. Strange, they're standing still inside the range. A fridge light blue at 3 a.m. does what the daylight rarely can. Strips the thing back to the bone. It's just a choice I made alone, and that's alright. And that's alright. Fridge light, 3 a.m. Standing here again. Fridge light, blue and cold. The only thing that's told me nothing, and I needed that. Fridge light, nothing, just blue. No opinions from a fridge. That's the whole point. Everybody had a take on it. The ones who love me had a claim on it. My eggs and my decision, my specific reasons. But at 3 a.m. I just need the light that doesn't say a word. I think I'm gonna be okay. That's not a thing I've said out loud today or yesterday. Been keeping it inside, like something fragile I'm not ready to divide between the knowing and the saying yet. The fridge light doesn't make me second guess the way the conversations did. It just illuminates the grid of condiments and half-used things, and me 3 weeks in wearing the quiet like it's finally mine. 3 weeks in, that's doing fine. Fridge light, 3 a.m. Standing here again. Fridge light, blue and cold. The only thing that's told me nothing, and I needed that. Fridge light, 3 a.m. The only honest light I know.
single time. Yeah, just me and the blue. I'm okay, I think I'm okay. Close the fridge. Didn't take anything. That was the whole point.
Had a plan when I left. Road has its own ideas. I planned the route before I left. The app confirmed, but the theft of the plan happened somewhere around the second hour. The where became irrelevant, and only the moving mattered. The lonely, beautiful of being in motion with no destination. The ocean of road ahead converting all the plans to just the working of the wheels against the dark. The saxophone confirms the arc of what the road provides. The answer to the question is the dancer of the moving, not the destination. This road doesn't care about my plans, has its own directions, its own hands. This road goes where it needs to go. My job is just to follow slow. This road doesn't care about my plans, has its own directions, its own hands. I turned somewhere around 9, not on the plan. The sign said something promising, and I took it on the theory that the high of following the sound without the map is available to anyone who wraps their grip a little looser on the steering. The acoustic drawn across the speaker, warm and slow, confirms what the road seemed to know before I did the detour. Is the point? The going somewhere is the living, not the arriving. Every mile in the driving is the actual thing, not evidence of. This road doesn't care about my plans, has its own directions, its own hands. This road goes where it needs to go. My job is just to follow slow. This road doesn't care about my plans, has its own directions, its own hands. Follow slow, that's the job. Its own directions. Yeah, the road has been here longer than my plans. The arrogance of man, with GPS against the actual patience of a road, the factual older wisdom of just going. By midnight I was somewhere I had never been. The sky above it identical to home, which confirmed wherever you roam is home enough if you're moving. Honestly, the road kept proving this with every mile it offered, without asking what I'd suffered to deserve the next horizon. This road doesn't care about my plans, has its own directions, its own hands. This road goes where it needs to go. My job is just to follow slow. This road doesn't care about my plans, has its own directions, its own hands. Somewhere I
never been worth it. Just follow slow, the whole job. Yeah, the road knew, always did. Pulled over at midnight, looked at where I was. Nowhere planned, exactly right.
Same bed, different year. It remembers more than I do. The mattress holds the shape of me, a specific geography of wait and sleep and coming back each night to the same approximate track of where I land when days are done. The springs recall what I've become over the years of lying here with different things to fear, different hopes pressed into foam. The bed became the one true home. Inside the homes I've had, the base, the vibraphone confirms the space between the sleep and waking is the most honest hour that there is. My bed remembers everything, every version, every spring. My bed remembers who I was at 2 a.m. because it does. My bed remembers everything, every version, every spring. Yeah. There was a time someone else's weight was on the other side of late. I've had it back to myself, the shift, and how the mattress sits is a gift of information, how the body leaves its absence even when it leaves. The springs still know the distribution of a life shared, the institution of a bed that held 2 different sleeps now holds one again and keeps its record silently. The foam compressing under me alone, but not lonely. That's the distinction. The bed confirms without restriction. My bed remembers everything, every version, every spring. My bed remembers who I was at 2 a.m. because it does. My bed remembers everything, every version, every spring. Every version, every version, every year, yeah, remembers better than I do. Yeah. The bed has been the constant through every room I've carried it into. Same spring, same history, same weight, same me arriving always late to understanding what I hold. I made it through what pressed me deep into the mattress. Now the sleep is easier, the weight distributed differently. Something's been concluded in the foam's compression over time. The bed records a different rhyme this year, a lighter one, still real, still mine, still the same familiar feel. My bed remembers everything, every version, every spring. My bed remembers who I was at 2 a.m. because it does. My bed remembers everything, every version, every spring. Still the same bed, remembers the heavy too. Yeah, that's okay. That's the record, still the same mattress.
A different weight on it now. Better weight. Better weight.
Kitchen at 3 a.m. again. Something arrived. The third one brought a thought I wasn't ready for. The kind that doesn't knock before it enters, just appears inside the chest. A gust of something that was always there, beneath the surface, in the air of being fine. It surfaced clean, the clearest thing I've ever seen. At 3 a.m. in kitchen light, the blue of fridge against the night of the apartment. Nobody awake to hear the thought but me, and the roads that came in right at the moment of the insight. 3 hits and a thought arrived. Something in me barely survived the honesty of 3 a.m. 3 hits and I saw it then. 3 hits and a thought arrived. Something in me barely survived. The thought was this: I've been afraid of the version of myself that's made from actual choices, not the drift of circumstance. The subtle gift of blame that circumstance provides, when you let the current decide the direction. It was safer there in the moving water. No declare of what I want, just what I got. The synth pad holds what I forgot to ask myself for several years. The question lands now, no more fears about the answer. 3 a.m. is when the honest thoughts come in. 3 hits and the thought arrived. Something in me barely survived the honesty of 3 a.m. 3 hits and I saw it then. 3 hits and the thought arrived. Something in me barely survived, yeah. The fridge light doesn't judge the thought, it just illuminates what's caught in the space between the breath and knowing. Blue and cold and always showing what the daylight lets you hide. Before I had a smaller answer, not the full thing, more like cancer of the comfortable removed. A first cut, something that improved the air inside my chest by 1 degree of honest that's not done, but it's a start. The kitchen floor, cold through my socks, I found the door to something I've been passing daily. 3 hits and the thought arrived. Something in me barely survived the honesty of 3 a.m. 3 hits and I saw it then. 3 hits and the thought arrived. Something in me barely survived. Saw it clearly. Does that? That's enough. Yeah, enough for tonight. Put the thought somewhere safe. Come back to it when it's light.
The rain started right when we stopped.
pretending everything was fine. Good timing. Rain. Yeah. We've been performing the okay since dinner, the ballet of two people managing well in each other's presence. The shell of fine presented with conviction. The rain arrived without restriction and said not quite. The window ran with water, and the whole plan of holding the performance stable ran with it. Neon unable to stay contained behind the glass. Everything bled.
That's when the past
We've been giving each other dropped. The rain decided
time stopped.
performing. Time to say the thing.
The rain knows what we're doing here.
Pretending it's okay, pretending we're clear.
The rain sees through it every time.
Two people in the window and the light.
The rain knows what we're doing here.
Pretending it's okay,
But we're not fine.
I said it first. The rain made it easier, the obvious aided by the weather being honest on our behalf. The promise I made a dinner to keep it together, dissolve the deep pit of the thing I've been carrying since the week it started marrying itself to the chest. I said it, the window received it, credited the rain with doing what I hadn't managed in the dry and controlled conditions of the day.
Rain gave me enough. The rain knows what we're doing here.
Pretending it's okay, pretending we're clear.
The rain sees through it every time.
Two people in the window and the
The
light.
rain knows what we're doing here.
Pretending it's okay,
But we're not fine. Sees through it.
the rain always does.
Two people,
The window,
not fine.
and that's okay to say. The honesty the rain extracted was gentler than I'd expected, saying it didn't break the room.
Just clear the air of the perfume.
Of performing, what was left was real. By midnight, we'd said the things, and the room had found its footing. Not resolved, not fixed, just true. The rain continued its own through line of honesty. We sat inside the honest version that felt more like us than the fine. Had all through dinner the line between the pretending and this was just the rain.
The rain knows what we're doing here.
Pretending it's okay,
Pretending we're clear. The rain sees through it every time.
two people and the window and the light.
The rain knows what we're doing here.
Pretending it's okay,
But we're not fine.
said the things
Midnight,
more like us.
yeah, the rain knew.
Always knows.
Always right there. Rain is still going.
We stopped pretending. That's what tonight needed.